I would appreciate you donating to Poor Man's Sewing. This is how you donate. You go to Poor Man's Sewing and mash on it. Then you go up here to About and mash on it. And right here it says Donate to Poor Man's Sewing. It will be very much appreciated. Thank you very much.
God sent his son. They called him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow.
Alright, and all this stuff down here, I've looked for my interfacing. And I hope that I did not throw it away. But I can't find it, so we're going to have to do it without interfacing. But you are supposed to you're supposed to cut out the interfacing. Then you're going to sew it down around here. Okay? I wished I had some, but I can't find it. I can't find it nowhere. I've looked. And, I'm like, okay, I'll put the video up tomorrow. But I couldn't find any interfacing. And I have been looking and looking. So I don't have any. Alright, now we have a block here. And I can't remember what size I got this block. Now this is mine. So we got 5.5 by 5.5. And I'm hoping this is big enough. Yes. Okay, we're going to put it right in here. Right like that. Alright, now this is what we're going to do from here. Now, you're going to want to have that interfacing. But I'm going to do it without any interfacing. Now, you're going to want zigzag or quilting stitch. Okay, that's what I got here. And then you're going to want to sew all the way around it. Alrighty, once you have your interfacing sewed on, you're going to want to put it on backwards. In other words, you're going to take it and put it on like this, and you're going to cut a hole in the back of your interfacing, turn it around, and then what you're going to do is you're going to iron it down to your block. I tell you what, let's do it this way. I'm not going to care. Let's sew one of these right here down, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Once you have it sewed down, one of these is going to be interfacing. Then you're going to take, and you're going to cut down. You don't want to cut down on this side of your material. You just want to cut the interfacing. And you'll cut down it. Turn my heater on. And now we're going to turn it around, and if it has any paper on it, you're going to want to pull it off. But now, heat and bond will not work, because you tear it up way too much. All the heat and bond, you tear it up. So you don't want to do that. There we go. Alright. Now, this is your heating bond. Get me out that thing here. I don't want to sew this one down because it'll be different from all the rest. But you want to take and level it up in between here like this. And you're going to want to iron your heating bond down to your material. Okay? After you get it heated, iron this away, then you're going to want to take it and sew it on a blanket stitch all the way around. Wish I'd have made my block a little bit bigger, but oh well. This is the way that's going to be. Alrighty. I wonder if I should take and do all of them like this. I kind of like that one better than this one. I take this one apart. But I do like this better. So I may end up finding me some more white material and try to make me about probably about 6 of them. But anyway, once you get these right here done, and I'm going to have to do it this way because I got other things I'm doing, and that way I can go ahead and continue on to finish them, and then I'll come back to this. But we're going to lay our blocks out. Let's see how get our blocks out here. I think Missouri Star does a whole lot better than I could ever do. Alright. So now we have our blocks here. Now you can either have these poking out this way or poking this way. She has them poking this way. So that way you're going to have your blocks going this way. And when you do it, it's going to give you this round shape. Okay? And if you do it this way, you're still going to get your round shape. Just to let you know. But, you sew all of them down. I like this one better. I really do. And then you're going to sew them all together. You don't want to put any sashing in there. You want to leave it just like this. And I think that this right here will work. Alright, I'm going to sew some of these together. And that way we will have at least these 4 done. And then I can show you what they look like all together. I gotta cut 2 more of these out. Alright, so we're going to get this right here and then we'll be back. Alright, I got all of them sewed the same. So now let's go over and let's see how hard it is to put a blanket stitch on it. My coffee's getting cold. I gotta try to drink it down. Okay, let's see what we can do. Now you want to put this right here as close as you want to in the middle. Come on, get out of the way. Alright, here we go. Alrighty, we're going to be back. I'm going to finish my coffee. And I'm going to finish these up and get these right here done. Okay, we have them sewed, all the top of them sewed down. Now we're going to want to sew them together. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put them together like this and put pins in them so I can make sure that I keep them straight. You don't have to put them here. You can put them at the top. They'll work just the same. I just don't want to take pins out right now. Yeah, we can stick them down here too, like this. Alright, let's give them a sew down. Yeah, I forgot which way that one goes. Goes that way. Alright, we're going to sew them down. Come on. Why don't you go? Oh, a bubble there. Got like 6 layers. 8 layers. Right here you gotta have like 8 layers. Alright. Now, take these out now. Come on. Yeah, it's not good to, okay, let me come over here and lay this out to make sure it's going to come, yeah, it's going to come out the way I want it. You want to line these right here, the seam up, and unfortunately, I'm going to do it. Alright. And then we're going to do this. Come down here and we're going to do this. And hopefully I can go through that a whole lot easier. I don't know. But it is really, really thick. And you gotta be careful, because then it won't come out right. There we go. Make sure. There we go. It doesn't want to, in certain spots it don't want to sew. It wants to stay right there. Alright, now we are done with this one. And I think that right there turned out pretty good. I really do. Let's see what we can do about giving it an iron down the seams here. There we go. I think it's turning out really pretty. I'm not too happy with the 4 or the 2 of these, because it really makes it really thick, and you can't really do too much with it. Now, when I come back, okay, I didn't need to get this, but we're going to make a block like this. Now this right here is 11, if I ain't mistaken. 11, yeah, 11. 11 by 11, and these are not. These blocks are, let me get to this one, are 5.5 by 5.5, ain't they? No, it's not 5.5, it's 8.5 by 8.5. Yeah. Let me get my ruler that I used and make sure. I don't know, this is really crazy. Yeah. It's 8.5 by 8.5. And we're going to use all these right here, templates right here. Going on here. Yeah, 8.5 by 8.5 is this block. And we're going to use all these templates to make this block right here. So I need to get, I don't know, yeah, I'm going to have to get this block big enough so I can put these around it. I really don't want to change anything about this block because, let me show you. I would cut off a whole bunch of material. And I really don't want to do that. I'd rather leave this right here at 11. So we're going to have to play with this. And we're going to have to put a border around it so that we can do this, put this right here around it. At least 2 blocks around it. Let's see what happens. But I think that's going to turn out pretty good. Alright. I'm going to call this one quit. And we're going to get the rest of our projects done that I've been working on. And then we'll come back to this. Alright. We'll see y'all next time.